Be aloha all the time. Spread it freely. Let your love shine. Be aloha in it.
Woohoo! There's your akahai. Oh, there we go.
There we go. We are there.
Be aloha all the time. Spread it freely. Let your love shine. Be aloha in and out. The way you live your life without no shame or doubt. Be aloha everywhere. Across the ocean, across the land, and through the air. Be aloha every day. Get to the world.
I think I know that guy.
Woohoo, Rodney. Mahalo.
Okay. All right. Aloha.
Aloha.
What's up, everybody?
Aloha, everybody. How you guys all doing this beautiful Aloha Friday?
We all
I see
doing?
some nods out there.
Yeah,
You're all looking
yes.
fabulous.
Okay.
Watching out to the ocean, waiting for
Yeah.
your food.
We don't want to disrupt you guys' conversation. We want you guys to have fun, talking stories. Where are you guys from? Makahilo.
Oh, we're from the island of Makahilo.
That's almost like another island.
Well, you had to drive one yesterday. You had to start driving over
Yeah.
there.
Maybe
is
they took the
closer.
train. Did you take the train in? Oh, my God.
Because I swear Molokai is closer.
Makahilo.
Wow, good job. I'm
so
glad we have
fucking wrong.
Kumaina. We have Malahini.
Yes.
Malahini are those that are visiting us.
Yes. Aloha, everyone. How you guys are doing? The name of our, this is a podcast, actually. So, and the podcast is designed, it's actually called
Waikiki Calls.
Yeah, Waikiki Calls.
Which is us here in Waikiki
Yes.
at
Yes.
Waikiki Beach Marriott
with Aloha
Resort.
Connects
With Aloha Connects
from
at
Paukalani.
Paukalani.
At
Which
Paukalani.
used to belong to Kuilili Okalani, her lands, one of her retreats that was
Yes.
Paukalani. And the street on the other side, Paukalani, where her garden once was.
Oh yeah.
So
that's
our
right.
guests may not realize that, but you are on major historical land.
Major.
Royal lands.
Royal
of
lands.
Waikiki of the
over there.
past.
Wow.
I know.
Yeah.
Man. What a beautiful day it is, man.
Oh, of course. But
Look
before
at this
we,
backdrop, man.
but before, yeah, look at this backdrop. This is real,
Yeah.
gang. Everybody out there in TV land, this is real. There's now blue screen.
Roger.
Here, let me
Screen
move out of the way so they
Yeah.
can see the
Look
ocean.
at that. Oh,
And look at those beautiful palm trees.
not a beautiful day.
Yeah, they're not being attacked by the rhinoceros beetle, so we're all good.
Amen.
The
Amen.
trees actually look like trees.
Yeah, they look like trees. They're
And-
real trees.
And for our guests who may be wondering, what are these feather things here?
Oh,
These
yeah.
are called feather standards, also known as kahili.
Kahili.
And they represented royalty.
Yeah, li'i.
Yep. And
Yes.
we still hold them to be a symbolism of our royalty.
Yeah, so
Right.
if you guys don't know what ali'i is, you can just go watch,
Chief of
Chief
War.
of War.
Oh, Chief of War.
And
Yep.
If you watch Chief of War, then you
Apple
figure
TV.
it out. Yeah,
That was before the kings and queens came
Yeah.
into
yeah.
conquering our islands.
Yes, yes,
But
yes,
here
yes,
today,
yes.
we're on the island of Oahu.
Yeah, but we
Yeah,
should
we'll
say
talk
thank you
together.
first, right? you
Yes,
know,
let's
let's
do that.
aloha our what do you call it, our
Right.
sponsors.
Oh, yes.
So we
Yeah,
have here, we
what?
are here. Oh yes, of course, we gotta start off with Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's
You know,
our
biggest-
main sponsor.
Yes, our
Our
main
In fact,
sponsor.
to thank Jesus Christ, we should do the doxology.
Oh,
Yes.
doxology,
Yeah.
man.
Let's
Okay.
Yeah.
It'll bless the food too.
Yes, of course.
F, yeah,
Oh,
F.
we'll-
You guys get F.
Yeah,
F.
let's sing them. Let's sing them in F. Everybody, F. In the key of F. F. Okay.
O nani kama kuamau ke keiki me kau haneno ke aku amau o mai kaipu ko ke au ko ke la'au
Wow, that was
Oh,
awesome, brother.
man.
Oh.
I was hitting some
Man.
choral now and then.
Our guests that made me realize we always like to do the pule, so always giving gratitude to our
Always.
Aina, our land, all the elements that surround
That's
us.
to the tune of the song 0100.
Yes, 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 yes.
Praise God from whom all blessings flow.
Oh, we should have gone down. That key.
Yeah, we
What was
could have.
that
We
key?
could have did
Because
that.
that's how we are.
But, I was hitting some choral on that one. But I was hitting some.
Well, and then we were talking about sponsors.
See.
Hey, you're talking about sponsors, so you both look even more handsome this week.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
'cause right there.
segue into our sponsor.
Yes.
Right
Uncle
here,
Gary's.
Uncle Gary's Handsome Seasoning.
Seasoning.
Aloha to Brother Gav Tokuda out there.
Yes.
Thank you for sponsoring us with some
Yes.
salt today.
Oh, gotta
Some
give something to
seasoning.
Maka
We gotta
Kilo.
give something to
Oh,
Maka
Oh,
Kilo,
yeah,
guys.
yes.
The production of this is in Maka Kilo. Couple it down the road.
Yeah,
down the
yeah,
road.
yeah.
West side.
But you need
But,
your fan on, because I don't know if the thing's
Oh.
still. Bro, you gotta turn that bugger on, bro.
Yeah,
It's
but
hot
I
today.
feel like Koyamel right now. It's hot.
Yeah.
He's the one that's getting the sun.
Yeah, I
Praise the
know,
Lord.
you're getting
That's
the
good.
sun,
No, that's good. That's
Oh
good.
my.
I gotta tan that side of my body anyway. yeah. But yeah, hey,
Yeah.
if you eat this seasoning,
Yeah.
oh, I think you come a little more handsome.
I like you more beautiful.
And you can be more
I need
beautiful.
about 12 of those packs, bro.
And you got a gallon of this at home.
I get the big, what you call, bro, mayonnaise drop.
The
The
mayonnaise
gallon
drop.
one, though.
But
That
that
was the
thanks to
gallon.
brother Gavin Tokuda for sponsoring us.
Yes.
Uncle Gary's Handsome Seasoning.
Also,
Also,
right there, bro.
oh, right there.
Oh,
Kaini
yeah.
Okekai. Thank you so much, Galen, over there, out in
Galen.
Mililani.
Mahalo, bro. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
We
I
love
got
your
the-
shirts.
I got the green memo today. Good
Oh, yeah, the
thing.
green.
Oh, yeah, we got the green
Oh,
memo.
yeah.
Today's green.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I get like real, like yellow, green.
That's the color of life, yeah. Green.
Amen.
Color.
And of course, where are we?
I was just gonna
Yes,
say,
yes.
here we are at
Major.
Waikiki Beach Marriott Resort and
Resort
Spa.
and
Mahalo
Spa.
for the home
Yes.
of Waikiki Calls with
Yes.
Aloha Connects and
Yes.
Paukalani.
At Paukalani. Thank you so much.
Beach, where we probably all swam.
Yes. Oh, yeah, we did.
Yes.
I was a wall
I
rat.
know, I did.
I was a wall
I
rat.
was a wall rat too. I mean a wall.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh,
a-
they
I'm
call
a
us wall
lady.
rats. Yeah, we was wall rats.
Wall rats
there,
because right down the
there.
road over here is the
Yeah.
Waikiki Walls.
Yep.
And then if you guys just get one little sponge and you jump in the water, then you're a sponger. So you're a body water, boogie water.
Yep, sponge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I just had a little boogie board. It was about 1.5 feet long the other day.
Oh.
So
Wow.
cute, kiki board.
Yeah. Oh, well, no, that's always
Yeah.
good fun.
Oh, I
Yes.
see some more
Oh,
hands
that's
Yeah,
that's
so
coming
yeah,
out.
we get so much
Yes.
salt today.
Oh,
We're gonna
thank
be
you so
salty
much,
today.
Uncle Gary. Yeah, we're going to be
Wow,
salty.
that's-
Yep, Uncle
that's
Gary give us
awesome.
a
Oh,
lot of
mahalo,
salt
Uncle
today.
Gary.
So.
Thank you so much.
Mahalo, Uncle Gary's Handsome
Mahalo.
Seasoning.
Yeah.
Also to the Waikiki Beach Marriott
Yes.
Hotel. Oh,
Yes.
shucks.
Mahalo.
So thankful that we get to come down here every other week
Yeah.
Every other week,
and
every other
share
Friday.
aloha. Top
Yeah.
First
story.
and third Saturday of
Yeah.
every month.
I look forward
Yeah.
to this.
So yeah, me too.
So this month is King Kalako's birthday. So
Huh?
for those of you out there
Wow.
wondering, what are you doing? We do a once a week, every other Friday.
Every other
Yep.
Friday.
1 hour show, and we like to share about our Hawaii. We touch on a number of topics, right?
Yeah.
Singing is
Yeah, we do
included.
some songs, yes. We
Yeah.
do a couple of songs, but mostly it is to really share aloha.
Aloha.
And the understanding about aloha, you know, not so much the definition, but the description of how
Yeah.
to aloha.
It's an action, that's why.
Yeah, it's an action, it's a verb, bro. You know, a lot of people ask what it is, so they always ask, you know, because it's what? It's a definition. But because we ask how, that is a verb.
So
I
you
want to
know,
make sure, yeah.
oh my, King
Yes.
Kalakaua was a great example of
Amen.
bringing aloha
Amen,
around
that's
the
right.
world, and his name is
Yeah.
on the street.
Yes, this is
And it's
Oh, the
Kalakaua.
main
Yeah.
street. The main street.
From
Yeah,
Main
right to
Street.
Waikiki.
Yep.
Yeah, right to
Right on
Waikiki,
the ocean side,
Kalakaua.
Mona side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I love the
King
fact
Kalakaua.
that, you know how you said, he was an ambassador of aloha.
Yes.
They took aloha all
All
around the world.
All around the road, man.
So when you
Yeah.
think
Yeah,
about
all around the world.
Iolani Palace, right?
Yes.
that he didn't create that for them to live in.
Yeah.
It was a place that welcomed those from around the world that could feel like they were in their own homelands.
You know what I love?
Hospitality, the
Yes.
finest.
I love what you just mentioned about that, because when you aloha, yes, aloha isn't for the tree. Aloha is the fruit, right?
Yes.
Aloha is the fruit, and the fruit isn't designed for the tree. The fruit is designed to share with people walking by the tree. And that's what I love how you talk about Iolani Palace that way.
Yes.
Iolani Palace wasn't for the monarch and the people who lived here in the islands. It was to show, other people, so other people could experience what, just a little bit of about Hawaii.
Genuine aloha,
Yes.
yeah. Because the way that first floor is all set up.
Yes.
And talking about this on Wednesday, it helped the visitors, the Malihin, to see
Yes.
that, you know what, they loved our people so much to create the palace. They also wanted to share so much of who are we as a people.
Yeah.
Hospitality, welcoming without unconditionally, right?
Yeah.
And that faith that they trusted and believed everyone who came in was of goodness. And so they
Wow.
were able to come to the palace.
So
and
you know what?
they
If you guys have some time, please go visit the palace. Even the locals, because a lot of locals probably never went to Iolani Palace.
no.
And then you guys might see Auntie Leilani because she's a docent.
Oh, yeah.
I love it there. But so it's not about me. Right
Yeah.
now we're celebrating King Kalako's birthday, so the bunting is up. Only goes up once a year. So those of
The
you
bunting?
who,
What is that? What is a bunting?
That celebrates King Kalako's birthday on November 16th.
Wow,
And so it's wrapped, red, white, and blue, wrapped around the pillars and other areas.
Wow, you know what is
outside.
amazing is because then, earlier you heard, we had Rod sing in his super low voice, but there's a song that
Hitting the
somebody
rock-
sings
rock bottom.
super low, and they call it kavika.
Oh, yes.
Oh, somebody sings super low.
Oh yeah,
That's right.
I was just throwing that out. I was throwing that out. That maybe you
Yeah.
could play that song.
Oh, man.
Kavika, bro.
You wanna
That's
bring that
what it's
down?
Oh,
time, bro.
man. Boy,
Can
that's
you bring
a...
that in?
Shucks.
I mean,
Wow.
the waist.
You know that one or what? Only you can.
Do I know that song?
I don't know. Maybe you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna put them up on my phone. Yeah. Ooh.
O ka heke o nā pua Eia no ka vika ea O ka heke o nā pua Okay, I don't know the rest of the song.
That's right there. That was his right there.
Maka hikina e Malama lama hawaii Ea 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 Kauhila makahikina ea Malama lama Hawaii Oh, see, I never do this song. Aina mai kapuana ea Lani ka vika hei noa Aina mai kapuana hei hei O ka lani ka vika hei noa la Ea 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 Aina mai kapuana ea Lani ka vika hei noa Aina baba Aina mai kapuana ea Lani ka vika hei noa
Name of King Kalakaua.
How did you pull that out from there?
Oh, that one came down from the Kaima, like that came back from the Kuahivis long time ago, bro. I had to go back on the farm for that one.
Oh, big time, bro.
I might do all the mistakes, but that's okay.
Yes.
Mahalo.
That was amazing, bro. That was awesome, bro. Good for you,
Thank you
bro.
for allowing us to honor.
Yeah,
our
notice I
King
never grabbed my
Kalakaua.
ukulele because I don't know any other chords. Because remember
You
now,
sing.
it's but that's it, bro. Unless it's 3 chords or less, yeah. We don't play that.
So what does aloha mean? How is
Oh, I like that question.
shared?
Oh, funny you should ask.
Funny you should ask. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So let's go over this again. And we do this every show. And the reason why is because of this thing called language acquisition. In order for you to acquire language, you need to use language all the time.
Right.
So the language acquisition and the words we want people to understand is the how you aloha and the description of aloha. So most people know aloha as hello, goodbye, I love you.
Right.
But it's so much deeper. And why we want to understand the deepness and the depth of aloha is so that way, the more we understand, the stronger of an essence we have it in of how we live our lives. And the reason we want that is because what we do is we always look at aloha as a tree. If you have shallow roots of your tree, what would happen to your tree when the wind blows? It will fall down.
Fall down.
When huli, when flip over and when fall down and roll down on the road. So what we want to do is we want people to understand the real depth of aloha. So aloha is Auntie Pilahi Paki, back in the 1960s actually, she was prophetically gifted with this description of what aloha is. So she took aloha and she used the 5 letters of aloha, A-L-O-H-A. Oh, just like a sign over there, A-L-O-H-A. We did them in 3 different, all the different colors so you could see the different
Right,
letters.
right on the side of us.
Yes, A-L-O-H-A. So every letter described another word, and this is the word. A, the first A stood for akahai. And akahai has three descriptions of akahai. There's a very surface description, a middle level description, and a deep description. So akahai for the first level, which is when you look at the basic simple definition, is just kindness. So akahai, kindness. And when you go to the middle level, which is called the kauna, and the kauna of a word for the akahai is, we look at tenderness. So the very simple word, which is the ho'opukaku, is kindness. Then the middle level, which is the kauna, that is tenderness. And the deep spiritual level, that is the noahuna. And what that is for akahai is we have kindness, tenderness, and then we have grace and mercy. That's very spiritual. So then the 3 levels of lokahi, the L, we have lokahi, we have unity. And then we have the middle level, which is harmony. But when we get down to the deepest level, we call that unbroken. Now, people look at that as like, wow, unbroken. I don't really understand what unbroken means. Unbroken is, the best way I can describe it is covenantal.
Oh, okay.
So there's a covenant with that.
Right.
See, because when you look at people, we as humans, we create contracts. Contracts can be broken because contracts is very transactional. I do something, you get something. That's a contract. But when you involve spiritual, you involve God, it's covenantal. It's unbreakable because God gets involved. That is lokahi.
Right.
Lokahi at its deepest. It's unbreakable, covenantal. So that's spiritual, right?
Wow.
Holy moly.
That's deep, bro.
Yes. So now we look at the olu olu, the o. The olu olu is agreeable.
Agreeable.
Yes, but to be expressed with tenderness. I'm sorry, not tenderness.
Kindness.
To be to pleasantness.
Oh, pleasantness.
Pleasantness.
Olu, olu.
So agreeable, and then we have pleasantness. But then the deepest is gentle. So when you talk about gentleness, we have to bring up the fact that gentleness is, there's strength, but it's controlled strength in
Right.
gentleness.
Right.
Okay, we don't
Like
just
that.
agree, we're just not pleasant in our agreeableness, but we are gentle. That means we have the strength, but we choose gentleness. Then we go to ha'a. Ha'a, humility, humble. But after humility, you want to make sure that you're modest. Okay, so humility is from inside. That's when you're looking at it. Inside
job.
how you feel on the inside. I'm humble. I want to make sure I stay humble. But when you're modest, that's how you show humility on the outside, about how you appear to people, how you act towards people.
Right.
That is your modesty. But then at the deepest level, it's empty. We need to empty ourselves, or empty our vessel, which is our body, of
Yeah.
ourselves. We need to
That
empty
makes sense.
so that people can pour into us. others so that we're able to take in information and we're open to
Not
what
hard.
other people.
That's
Yes.
it, yeah.
And then the last A is ahonoi, and that is to be patient, but to persevere. But the deepest level of ahonoi is when we go patience, when we go persevere. But when you go to the deepest, it's just long suffering. And when you look at the waiting, it's active waiting, stillness where you're just still, but you're not just still doing nothing. You're actively waiting to respond.
Yeah.
And that's aloha. That's aloha.
And that's a ho'omanawa nui.
Yes,
Being
ho'omanawa nui.
patient,
Bro,
persevering.
that's way more than just hello and goodbye.
That's why this show, Aloha Connects. How do we help
That's
connect
true.
everyone?
How do we connect? How do we connect with
Aloha.
people?
Yeah, so
Yes.
those out there, it's more, aloha is more than just
Yes.
a hello, goodbye, or just something
Yeah,
simple.
simple I love you, right? Yeah,
It's,
way
when we say
deeper.
aloha, it's deep, man.
Yes,
So
that
cool, yeah.
there's a lot behind
There's
it.
a lot behind it, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm learning every week as we talk more and more about
Yeah.
this, that
Yeah.
Well,
there's more.
And you know, it's a lifestyle that we never had to be taught what aloha was.
Yes.
Today is different, right? With social media, now things have,
Yeah.
a little bit more learning still from those who have been able
Well, you just mentioned Auntie Leilani, because we look at the fact that when kids are looking at their social media,
Right.
they want to be, it's all about, an impulse, and it's just about being satisfied for a moment. It's very, very short, right? When people talk about the attention span
Yeah.
of a child, right, it's very, very short.
Yes.
But when you aloha, it's taking the time to be patient with a relationship, because aloha is relational. It's
And
never
you-
transactional.
And the guests that come to visit us here, they feel it. That's what
Yes.
draws them here, right?
Well,
So
yeah,
that's,
it's relational. That's
yeah,
what people always say.
exactly.
We come back because
the people
of the experience we had with people.
Yeah.
Not just a good hotel, or
Yeah.
not just a good meal, not just a good stay, but it's because of the relationships and the experience there. That's why, people come
Exactly.
back to the Marriott.
You know what? I had a guest the other day. He didn't even realize how many times he came here, and then he said, "Can you pull up my record?" 41 times.
Really?
And he
Wow.
was like, "Wow!" But what is it? Just as you said, right? The relationships. You feel like you're part of an ohana. When we see our guests come, I go, "Oh, aloha, da, da, da," whatever.
Yeah,
and
right.
they come in, they talk story. They just want to have someone that they feel they know. They can
Yes.
also ask questions to, and you feel like you're part of this ohana here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that our hotel focuses on.
It's relational.
aloha,
Yes,
yeah.
very, very much.
Ooh, I hear a
Oh,
melody.
yeah, so we go,
Wow.
since we're talking about Palani Van, there's
Yes.
a song that he talks about, the sweet little hua mamo blossom.
Ooh.
Oh, this is back in, way back in the farm too.
We're going deep. We're going deep.
Emana o no ka pua le hua le hua mamo ka uka le hua laole oha pua lolu pe I ka ua e pua ve e hiva e vehino kukino. Oh, smoke ice.
Oh, I love that.
Oh,
It's so
look at that.
sweet,
I
right?
thought of Hiva right in that moment. too,
Yes,
his
that's the
daughter.
one, man. That's what
Yeah,
Ulan.
that is
Wow, that was good, bro. I like that.
beautiful.
Every time you think
I
of
don't
that
know.
song, gotta play it.
Because I think you don't know who was on Palani Van, follow Palani
Yes,
Van all the
exactly.
time, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, Kalani, I remember sitting over, oh, no, you can play another one?
Ooh,
Take it
no,
away.
that's a
I love when you're
song right there in the
inspired.
background.
Hey, oh, hey, ka molela po kole no ke ka ahirua o Hawaii ne. Chiku mai la, chiku mai la, me o ke mo ke alaha o. Ka'ahi ka hului ke alahau ai wailuku Ka'ahi ka hului chuku chuku mua o Hawaii Hulo no kalani no kalani o ka lā kaua Ka mea I ka kau kona inoa ma ka palapala no ka chuchu Here we go! Ka'ahi ka hului ke alahau ai wailuku Ka'ahi ka hului chuku chuku mua o Hawaii Chuku chuku mua o Hawaii Chuku chuku mua o Hawaii
And so for our guests that do not realize, that song actually was to recognize also Palani Bond, who represented King Kalakaua, and as a street that's right between the hotel and the ocean,
It's
named
amazing.
Kalakaua.
Oh yeah, Kalakaua. He was a Kalakaua lookalike.
Oh,
Yep, alongside birds.
Hey,
Outside
remember,
birds.
they used to have the
Yeah.
dog shop in Hilo. That's how marijuana
Exactly.
began.
That's right. He
And
had that
so
look.
it's always
true.
important to connect with our guests on these.
Of course, of course, of course. Yes, we're right on Kalakaua.
Thank
And again,
you.
this month is his birthday, you just mentioned.
Yeah,
Oh.
November 16th.
November
Oh,
16th.
So we actually have him downstairs in the Queen's Parlor and the
Okay.
Cultural Center for those that are staying with us. Please come by and visit. We
Please
have
share a little bit about the
experiences.
Queen's Parlor.
Absolutely. Well, I want to give credit to, at the time, Jerry Gibson, who has been promoted to our asset manager. But we also, I see across the room here, Johnny Toga, who is our hotel manager. Those two were very instrumental in helping us to be able to include and integrate culture, which started with a little area in the lobby and some music, and then it went into having a room that used to be the old Lululemon.
Oh,
And
it was a
became-
Lululemon?
Yes.
Wow.
And it became, which today we know it as Queen's Parlor. So we do different experiences. We have Leo Juani Magno. Remember we just interviewed her
Uh-huh.
a few weeks ago?
Yes, yes, yes.
Her artwork is in there. And then we also do other things that are related to the Queen. Next door, we've had the Cultural Center where we've been able to share music,
Oh, how
do some poa
lovely.
experience. So we have a variety of keiki experiences. But being able to share our culture at different levels depending on where each person is at and willing to learn.
Wow, this basically is a little cultural center,
Yes.
but it's designed by the Marriott to
Yes.
just love and aloha its
Wow.
visitors.
Our queen, she used to have
The
Paukalani,
patrons.
right?
Yes,
The retreat
Paukalani.
house, her home,
Paukalani.
excuse me. So it made sense that we were able to expand upon her vision, her aloha. So when we talk about aloha, right?
Amen.
Today
Yeah.
we still see her as that peacemaker. I also see across the way is Chad, who is our food and beverage director. So
Oh,
the food that
awesome.
our guests get to enjoy today is from his team.
Oh
Aloha,
my gosh,
Chad.
the
Aloha,
food over
Chad.
here is
Mahalo, man,
Mahalo.
mahalo.
Yeah, that.
And
I
thank
don't
you
know if
to
you never
the
ordered
team.
yet.
Yeah,
I'm the what do you call guy,
associates.
the prime rib
Yes.
sandwich guy.
And I see
That
guests
thing
right
is
here.
so
breakfast.
awesome.
Yum yum, enjoying their
Yes.
It's great.
Yeah, they are smiling.
food.
And they're
Yes.
enjoying their food.
We
Yes.
had one couple back there when he was nodding and waving to us and stuff.
Yeah.
They powder food now, right?
Okay.
Oh,
But you know, so we said this month is Kalaka's birthday. So
Yes.
what else was about him?
Yeah, please share.
So he went around the world, right?
Oh.
Yes.
He was one of the greatest hospitable ambassadors.
Did you get inspired at
did.
all
So-
from going around the world?
Thank you for asking because
That wasn't planned at all. That wasn't planned at all.
because this is what we shared downstairs. He brought electricity to the
Robbie.
palace.
Okay, so tell me, did the palace have electricity before another building that we kind of look at in the United States?
Well, let's correct what we were corrected to say. We
Yes.
were taught one way. Then it was corrected that the Washington D.C. White
Yes.
House had partial illumination.
Oh,
Hawaii would go from gas lighting to full illumination. in
full
1887.
electricity in
Yes,
1887, and the White House was
partially.
partial.
partially.
Illuminated.
So they could have been partially not
That's
It
exactly-
illuminated.
was eliminated.
They was illuminated.
But then Buckingham Palace and
Oh.
Japan Emperor's Palace was fully illuminated. So Hawaii and those two others We're very ahead,
Wow,
very
so wait,
progressive.
Buckingham Palace.
Wait, I never know that one.
Okay, and then the
Japanese
palace in Tokyo, right?
Yes,
the
the
Emperor's
Emperor's
Palace. So
Palace.
the
They had
Emperor's
that.
Palace, the Buckingham Palace,
Yeah,
and Iolani Palace is right there with them.
yes.
Whoa.
And so that's part of what helped to raise Hawaii esteem and elevate Hawaii, right? To
Yes,
that global
as its own
level.
nation, just
Yeah.
like
Yup,
just like
recognized.
just like England was its own nation,
Yep.
Yeah,
Tokyo was its own nation,
Well,
Hawaii
yeah.
was its own nation.
Yeah, and on the 28th
Wow.
we celebrate our independence.
that's right.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, November
That's the
28th.
Sovereign's Day
Yeah.
as
Yeah,
well.
so he's sovereign.
Yeah. So, you know,
Wow.
and so the other thing he brings is plumbing, right?
Plumbing.
Wow.
Discovers hot and cold running water.
Did they have that at Buckingham Palace and the
Yes, they were
Emperor's
ahead of
Palace?
us. Yes,
Oh,
they
they
were
were
ahead
ahead of us.
However,
Okay.
just the fact that Kalakaua was a visionary and he was an innovator.
That's right.
And, you know, all these things that very akamailoa.
But think how huge England is, and think how huge Japan is.
Yeah.
And they get this small little island in the middle of the
Right.
Pacific Ocean. They get the exact same thing.
Bro,
That's how
I think
crazy.
he even didn't make the kind, you know, kind of Uncle Gary's Hawaiian seasoning.
Probably, that's why he was so handsome.
Hey, he
bro.
was
I
very
think it was the-
handsome.
He was a handsome
Very
Hawaiian.
handsome, so handsome. But you know what?
Wow.
He was
I
very
like that.
dedicated to Queen Kapi'olani, where the park up the street
Right.
is
Oh,
named
Kapi'olani
after
Park, that's right.
Kapi'olani.
Wow.
He gave that to her birthday. Gave that to her as a
How's
birthday
that? You can
gift.
give a park
Yeah.
to your birthday. See, like we on our birthday, we have the party at the park.
Yes.
Not
Yeah.
giving a park.
Wow, so he gave it a park.
He gave her, yes, he adored her. She was actually in higher status than he was.
I
What?
didn't know that.
Because her grandfather
Oh,
was the
that's
last king.
right. That's
Hawaii,
right.
yeah.
She was
Oh, that's a good
direct
one.
descendant.
Yes.
Wow.
So it's so beautiful because both of them traveled across the U.S.
Yes.
We have a lot of guests that come in
From the United
US,
States, yes.
come
from
in
the
from
US.
Europe.
Yes.
There was a very-
Welcome, aloha.
Yes, yeah. So yeah,
Aloha.
there's so much more. And I was just thinking, is there another song? Queen's Jubilee? Because that's why
Queen's
they're
Jubilee.
going into.
I was thinking Aloha
You
Friday.
guys are, man, you
Aloha
guys
Friday,
are
of
tough crowd,
course.
man. Mahalo ia mo I o enelani kui ko kauna ai na pau ai o nema shucks. It's been a while. If he mau I kola ko aloha maluna o ka malu o kalani Maluna o ka malu o kalani.
Mahalo, Ronnie.
Wow.
That was
that's
for the
so
Princess
nice.
She's
Lili
like
Okalani.
Bro, we did
This
some
song a long time,
yeah.
bro. Oh, I used to do that thing a long
From
time
the
ago.
1800s, bro.
Oh, way back
But
in the
that
farm, bro.
was when Princess Lili Okalani and Queen Kapi'olani, they got to go on that trip instead of King Kalakaua.
Wow.
to Queen Vic, no, Queen.
I love the fact that we just learn a whole lot
Thank
about
you,
history.
all of
Guarantee,
us.
man.
Because I learned so much. Because, you know, every week we do one of these shows, I'm just like, wow. You know, just learning about the history. I'm kind of a history buff, but, you know, in just not knowing enough history of Hawaii.
What is beautiful is that it's all tied in. As we learn more about our
Yes.
history,
Yeah.
for me, like I see how much aloha is tied into
Yes.
all the things of our history of our
Yeah.
people.
Yes.
Kalakaua, though, you know, traveled around the world,
Yeah.
I mean, carried the heart of aloha as a king. You know, and
Yeah.
even as we talk about Lakuokoa with Timothy Halilio and
Yeah.
William Richards, we
Yes.
talk about aloha.
Yes.
Wow, those guys in travel around the
Yes,
world to get our
yes.
independence, to get us recognized.
Yes.
And Hallelujah read the Bible 3 times on his journey.
On his journey.
And he was, I read something
Cover to
like,
cover.
on Sundays he would get mad because he would see people walking.
On the
And
Sabbath.
and he would say it's a Sabbath day, everybody should be at church.
Yeah.
And like so much, even just in that whole Lakuokoa story and,
Yeah.
and him and William Richards, actually,
Yeah.
amazing guy,
Yeah.
amazing guy. I mean, we look at the missionaries sometimes as, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
But there's some
some-
movies that come out,
There's some
right?
guys that really would help our kingdom. Like
Yeah.
William Richards was really dedicated to helping us get our recognition, federal
Yeah.
recognition from all over the place. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
I love
You
the
know.
fact that you brought that up. That when we talk about the missionaries, we also often I hear people talk about them in a with a negative
Right.
in the negative
Yeah.
light. And I love what you just shared is the fact that William Richards took Hawaii or wanted Hawaii to have its independence and be recognized as an independent
Yeah,
nation.
just to, I read this thing about him when
Yes.
they sailed.
Yeah.
Hallelujah went to the lower deck
Okay.
with all the guys that like
Yes.
non-working guys. And William Richards went to the upper deck because
Yeah.
he was white. And then he told the guys up there, he said, I should be down there
Yeah.
because he was William Richards was
I
actually
was serving.
Hallelujah.
I was serving.
So
Yeah.
Hallelujah went up to the top.
Wow.
Great example of ha'aha and aloha.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a great example of
Yeah.
the H of ha'aha'a in aloha.
And
yes.
as we're sitting up here on the third deck, up here at Queen's Break Restaurant, think about the foods that were introduced to Hawaii. So some of the chefs actually came from Europe to serve the king as well. So at the
we got the
palace,
best. We get the best food.
I know.
That's the best food. man.
Yes, and we get to experience that here pretty soon. But the palace had meals that would be like those that we're visiting. Those things that were for us as locals were outside
Yes.
on the lawn and things, right, where they could have more people. But I think it's really important to recognize our history in this way because we're sitting on the property.
But just the fact that you recognize just the introduction and the recognition of everywhere that came to Hawaii to introduce a style of food and the cuisine of their native land here
Yep.
in the islands.
Yep.
That's why it's like when it's hard to go somewhere else and eat, bro. I mean, like, hey, it's so tough because we're just so used to. I mean, because food is a big deal in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Because at every single potluck, right?
Hey, you know what? You just remind me. So when I was on tour in 2000,
Yes.
we were sent throughout the U.S. for a 10-month tour, and one of the things was food, right? So we were eating out in restaurants, in hotels, at shopping malls. It just, and after 2 months, just wanted some local food. So someone brought us a little mini rice cooker, gave us a can of Spam, and I cooked that in the room. Unfortunately, it seeped out under the door into the hallway, and and I didn't know we couldn't cook in our room, and so
And they told you,
yeah,
hey,
cannot eat
Yeah.
your Spam and rice in the room.
No
Can't cook in
way.
the room.
No,
but we
but
were so hungry.
you know why? Because even like when my kids were young,
Yeah.
even when they were young, we would go for tournaments, right? We go up to Vegas and stuff. My son would be like 7 and my daughter was like 4. And we'd be at a basketball tournament and my daughter is like, Daddy, you can't eat this food. And I'm like, why? It's like, no more rice. So she's like, so we gotta go look. Good thing we're in Vegas, so guarantee you'll find
Yeah,
local places in
right.
Vegas. But we went to serious Aloha Kitchen. Okay, Aloha,
Oh,
that's why.
yes.
We was going to the Aloha Kitchen, like, we must have gone there like 8 times. Just so we could eat Spam and rice, Vienna sausage and rice, Portuguese sausage and rice for the kids. And show you chicken and rice, just so that they could eat. Because they need, they're 4 and 7, right? I mean, they just only know one cuisine, part of their daily diet. And that's rice.
Hey, you know what? Speaking of food, let's mahalo our associates who've been serving our guests.
Oh,
today.
yeah.
Yeah, so I saw Ilikea, I saw Ryan,
Mahalo, thank
Susan.
you, Ilkia.
Yes.
I was here earlier.
They're
Sue's
Aloha
over
that
here
they
always.
serve.
Yes, thank
Yep.
you so much. Yeah, we don't know that the locals, the owner
Chua.
saw.
get the Ono song.
Oh,
yeah.
song.
Hey,
Play the Ono song.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, that's the one,
That's-
bro.
that's
See,
good.
that one is too many words for me.
Huh?
And at a
Yeah,
speed.
not enough food, but plenty words, bro.
You go, brother.
Yeah,
Not
you get
enough
them. I know you get them.
Huh?
I
Yeah,
know you get them.
take it away.
Kilumiga ono makeala pigala kahimo mona kikiru wana la eli avale kikamuni wana la o pio hale ke kaila o pelu epu ke pu wana la he o tom te pamonia he ona wa he ono o no ai ono he ona wa he ona iano o no ai ono here we go. Shoemaker beef stew, heavy on the extra salad, 2 scoop of rice on a hamburger bun, hot dog, kimchi, chili pepper one.
See, look, you can't walk in, she's singing her verse, she's singing her verse, I saw you. See, even the associates here, they even blow the words. Now we gotta go run over there and give her a microphone. So she can sing it, she's serving
Here we go.
all you guys.
Hey, oh no means That's my right to here. Please make this Oh my
that's
gosh.
good, bro.
Ew, that was an Ono moment.
That was an almost song.
I used to go faster, but that no man.
That was our younger days. Ooh, our Opio
The
days.
muscles in our mouth don't move as fast now.
There's truth to that, you know. Even
Yeah,
our hands
there is.
hula. And we do. We want to mahalo all our guests that have come up to
Of
enjoy
course.
lunch today.
Yes.
Also to our Waikiki Beach Marriott for
Thank
being
you.
able to have our podcast here.
Oh,
Why do we
yes.
say podcast? Because it's
Oh yeah, it's a
video.
podcast. That's
Yep.
right. Oh yeah. Oh, it's a
Podcast
video.
with video.
Podcast.
Video
with,
cast.
yeah, with video.
Video
Video
podcast.
cast. But it's just an opportunity for us to share a little bit of
Yes.
all the stuff, the
Yeah.
things that we've learned over the years, and be able to just bring you a little bit closer to Hawaii and just share what aloha is
So
to
even
everyone.
if our guests leave with one thing,
Yes.
maybe it's one word and up the aloha, or one thing about the food, or whatever. I hope they've captured something to take away.
Of course,
Yes.
yeah. Because today is Aloha Friday.
And
Yep.
It is.
do we want to give away a
Oh,
couple of
you're gonna give
handsome?
away? Yeah, we're gonna give away. You can give away how much as we like. We get plenty.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
We got your handsome
wow.
seasoning.
Let's
We
share
gotta
with
say
our
thanks
guests.
to Kaimio Kikai for the shirts.
Hi.
Oh yes.
I'm still
And,
waiting for the mood.
Oh, yeah, I know. But I only make, you know why? Because you only need to make one design and then just multiply the
And
sizes.
tell them make
See,
it longer.
with what do you call? With women, gotta have like 25 different designs in an outfit.
Right.
And that's why I saw that's a smart business.
Hey, you know what? I get 6 of the same design of this, so you're right. You're on the right track.
I know we're winding down here, but a couple
Yeah.
announcements.
Yes.
Since it's the federal shutdown and everybody getting
Oh,
hot.
please, let's talk about that.
Get some food drives out there that people can go and take advantage of just in case of.
Yeah.
Yes.
Food bank drives. I think today is at Hawaiian Airlines Ohana Hangar. Now these you probably got to go on the Hawaii Food Bank online and register so that
Yeah.
you can pick up some of these foods. But at least you know we can let you guys know where it's at. It's at the Hawaiian Airlines Hangar, and then on November 8th tomorrow, Ke'ehi Lagoon Memorial Park, and then on the 9th, Leeward Community College.
We're gonna have a food drive.
We're gonna have food drive.
And then food drive or food distribution?
Food distribution. So
Food
you gotta get on and you
distribution.
gotta register.
Yeah, so everyone out there that's listening to this podcast, please tell your friends. Remember,
Yeah.
that's what we want to do. I mean, we understand this is a difficult time during, on a Friday, some people still working. But if you are one of the people that are listening to the podcast, so that you can just share the information, just text a friend. It'll take you 30 seconds, 20 seconds to text a friend that is struggling, especially during
Yeah,
this
need help.
federal shutdown. If they need, they on EBT and they're on a SNAP program, and they need to be able to pick
Yeah.
up food, we want to make sure that we service them and we serve them, because again, we're supposed to serve and allow and make sure that we feed the hungry.
Everybody help out.
Yes, we gotta feed the hungry.
Yeah, we praying that this federal shutdown be ended soon.
Yeah,
yes,
I think they did a
yes.
vote today. I'm not sure what
So
happened.
many,
Yeah.
well, and then with the airlines, some of the flights
The
being
flights,
canceled.
yeah,
postponed,
so-
whatever. We
Talk
need
about
all of
aloha.
those that come
Yes.
to Hawaii.
We
Yep,
need aloha.
still with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you guys get caught staying someplace, always a nice place to be caught staying.
Yeah.
Pretty nice over there.
Yeah, small thing.
You guys do okay over there.
Yeah, yeah.
So with
And, you know,
that,
But lots of stuff going on. Cousin Kyoki is sitting on a sports report just so you guys can know, so we know what's happening this weekend.
Oh, yes, please.
Okay.
So, cousin,
Thank you so much, Cousin
Cousin
Hi
Kyo.
everyone, I'm Cousin Kyoki with a look at sports on the pro level. The Denver Broncos squeaked by the Las Vegas Raiders 10-7 last night and have the best record in the
Right
NFL. Shout out to the old school orange crush uniforms being worn last night by the Broncos. But a more important game is on Monday night with the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Green Bay Packers. Brother Rod, are you ready for some football? Yeah! LeBron who? For the Los Angeles Lakers, as they remain just one game behind for the best record in the entire league. Yes, the defending NBA
He worked for the
champion
ILH,
finally lost the game.
friend. Yeah, so
but
he's
in
at the,
first place. And
he's
on
the
the
bowling
ice,
champ-
quack,
bowling,
quack. No, it's not
championships
quack.
today.
But the Anaheim
Speed
Ducks,
bowling.
along with Colorado, New Jersey, and Montreal,
Yes.
are the
Yeah, get
respective
some
division
more.
leaders
You
in
get
the
more.
current
Okay. So once we call,
Just go share them.
Now on to the contracts.
as we
Busy
close out the
weekend
show,
in
I'll
Manoa,
just
everyone, with
remember,
CSUN taking on UH
Yeah,
Waikiki
that's right.
volleyball.
You can see that we out there.
Then it's the University of Hawaii
Thank you.
football team facing a tough opponent in San
We'll say,
Diego
we'll say,
State
we'll say
tomorrow.
to everyone, okay,
Yes.
hold
Followed
on.
by men's basketball action on Sunday with Hawaii playing East Texas A&M. And finally, under the high school lights on
yeah,
TV
high school
tonight, it's
football.
the OIA Division I football championship with IL versus Kailua. And tomorrow night, Kahuku versus Kapolei for the
Those
OIA
night
Open
games.
Division Championship.
Wow.
Don't forget, boys and girls state championships are also being decided today at the HHSA bowling tournament, while state cheerleading championships take place next week at Blaisdell Center, along with the Division I and Division
Hey, I
II
was a cheerleader.
state
One of the
football playoffs
Palmos.
getting underway. Please show lots of love and support for these student athletes from across the state, and remember, win or lose, whether it's online, on TV, on the radio, or live in person, be a good sport, be thankful to the officials, and enjoy the games. Mahalo nui loa, and God bless everyone.
Oh, awesome.
that was a beautiful
You're getting better every week.
Comprehensive, right?
cousin.
About that.
Comprehensive.
That was
Well, with
good.
that, can I just share? I'm going to go to every table and share with you Uncle Gary's handsome.
Yeah, they gotta put them on. You know what?
Okay.
On steak.
Yeah.
On steak is ridiculous,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
That,
Really
you
bring
put
out the
that and
flavor.
butter, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
You cannot go wrong.
That'll be our
Well, yeah.
wakanda to share.
Once
today.
Okay, so say aloha, Auntie, before
sorry.
you go.
Ahui ho.
Ahui ho, that's Auntie.
Aloha.
And for us guys, you know, again, I'm Uncle Dave, Auntie
Uncle Rod.
Leilani, Uncle Rod.
Hey, thanks everybody for joining us once again. Thank you to the Waikiki Beach Marriott Hotel for hosting us. Thank
Yes.
you to Kaimo Kikai, Uncle Gary's Handsome Seasoning, and brought another great episode.
Mahalo, bro. Thank you so
Aloha.
much. Hey, by the way, next we'll be coming back on the 21st.
21st, everybody.
21st,
Get
we're
it
gonna
closer.
have a guest,
We
special
got
guest.
Thanksgiving edition.
Yes, that's our Thanksgiving edition.
All right. Okay,
Love you
everybody.
guys.
Aloha.
Aloha.